picture this. Two boys are running around the playground, chasing each other around a tree. A couple of girls are playing jump rope, singing songs. A group of kids are off to the side, talking about the latest cartoons. They're out at recess. Nobody's talking about homework, or how to be a better reader, or what the next upcoming test is about. They're out at recess to unwind, to take a physical break from the academic learning of the day. They stretch their legs, they stretch their muscles, and they get to have a chance to relax and socialize. This is a necessary part of the day. It helps them learn better. But school officials are trying to eliminate recess. They're citing all kinds of reasons why they need to get rid of recess, most of which they want to have more learning time for the kids. The teachers say they need more time to teach. Recess is the first place that they begin to cut. Now, some have also cited safety reasons and liability problems with having kids out on the playground. And others are saying, well, you know, they can just they go to gym class, they have physical education, that's enough running around for them. But all the research has been done, it all supports the idea that kids need recess. They need an unstructured playtime during the day to behave, think, act, and learn at their best. Florida actually passed a law a couple of years ago mandating 30 minutes of physical activity daily. And then last year they amended the law to read 30 consecutive minutes of physical activity, because the teachers were letting the kids out for 10 minutes here, 5 minutes there, and it doesn't do the same thing as a consecutive period. It doesn't allow the kids to completely unwind. So there are the National Association of Sports and Physical Education, the United States Department of Health and Human Services, the United States Department of Education, the Center for Disease Control, the National Department of Education of Young Children. All of these agencies support recess, and they have all their own studies to say why recess is so important. It has educational benefits. Studies that have been performed show that brain function is actually enhanced by kids out at recess. 90 to 110 minutes is about the maximum attention span of a kid. They sit down and they learn, they take in all this information, and then they need a break. They go run around, and it recycles the chemicals in their brain, which actually enhances their long-term memory. So the run around actually helps them learn better. It helps them pay attention better. Running around, it gets your blood going. Your blood brings oxygen to your brain. It also brings glucose to the brain. Glucose people call the food for the brain. So you have long-term memory function, and you have more energy going to the brain. After this period, you get to go back to the classroom. The kids can sit and actually pay attention for the next process of learning. Recess benefits the social skills. School is so structured nowadays that kids actually don't have much time to socialize. They have to stand in line, they have to be quiet, they have to sit where they're told, when they're told. They really don't get to pick their friends or decide how to be and how to act. Out on the playground, they get to set their own rules. They decide to pick their own friends. If they get into a situation that they don't like, they can just walk away. They learn to negotiate and cooperate. All these things are activities and social abilities that they can only do on the playground now. This all results in better school behavior. If kids have problems out on the playground, they can work it out there. They can run around, burn off their energy. And when they get into the classroom, they've come back and used up their energy, and they get to sit. They're not quite so fidgety, and they're willing to sit and learn again. Studies have even shown kids with ADHD, which seems to be such a huge problem now in schools, their attention span and their ability to sit without fidgeting and disrupting the class is improved with having a period of recess. Recess also has physical benefits. Anybody can look around and see that kids nowadays are not quite as fit as they used to be. There was actually a study done in University of Minnesota. They say that in the last 30 years, the rate of childhood obesity has gone from 6 to 18%. Diabetes, juvenile diabetes, high blood pressure, and all kinds of other cardiovascular problems have increased tremendously in kids nowadays. Even just stress with the standardized testing and everything, kids are under an enormous amount of stress now. All of these issues are not necessarily eliminated, but they are definitely helped by going out to recess. Running around, it reduces the stress, it burns it off, just like an adult going out to exercise. Diabetes is known to be helped by running around. Exercise lowers the blood in your the sugar in your blood, and also high blood pressure is helped by running around and exercising. So now picture this. Today's school, we have a girl sitting in class, staring out the window, wishing to be outside. We have two boys kicking each other under the table, disrupting the class. We have a group of kids just wishing to be anywhere other than the classroom. None of these children are hearing what the teacher is saying. With just a short 30-minute break, all of these kids would be paying attention. They'd be actively learning. So the officials say, we want to eliminate recess so we have more time to teach. But without recess, teachers spend all that extra time correcting behavior problems, telling everybody to sit still, no, you can't sharpen a pencil, no, you can't go to the bathroom. So they're actually losing time by eliminating recess. Kids need to have recess. Schools need to have this back as a daily regimented program.